Hey, my name is Phil Hagerman. When I met with Dr. Savage earlier this year, I was actually in better shape than I was when I first saw him almost 10 years ago or 8 years ago. I'd lost a little bit of weight, I was in a little better physical condition, but I really wasn't feeling great still. I'm so focused on my health now because first of all, I'm getting older. Second of all, I have 6 grandchildren and 1 on the way. I'd like to be healthy for a long time. I've always lived an active lifestyle. I'm an active snow skier, I hike, and I love to be outdoors. And as I get a little older, I find that it's harder and harder to climb out of bed in the morning and feel energetic and vibrant and ready to go. And so those things together have really focused and motivated me to really take better care of my health. And so the first thing that we looked at, and the first thing that Paul spent some time talking to me about, was my blood sugar. My blood sugar had been bad for a long time. I always say I was a diabetic in denial. I'd had prediabetes for a long time. In the last several years, my primary care physician, Paul, started telling me I didn't have prediabetes. I frankly had diabetes. So in talking to Paul Savage, I think one of the things that was different for me than working with other doctors was the amount of biofeedback that was available. First of all, we were doing a lot more lab results, and so I had a chance to look at my labs, and I knew that I was going to get my labs done, every 60 to 90 days for a period of time, so I could see the results and I could actually see what was happening with my work. Second was the body scans, where we actually did a full body scan with a machine that showed me exactly where I had challenges and things. And third, and maybe the most important one for me, is because of my diabetes, Paul talked about putting a blood glucose monitor on my arm, some of the new technology. That, more than anything, has been an incredible amount of biofeedback for me, and that has completely changed my diet. And not only did it help me lose the weight, but more importantly, it made me make choices on eating foods that were low glycemic, and that has made probably the major amount of difference in my blood sugar and in my body fat. And working with Dr. Savage, and Paul had become a friend of mine over the years as well, he really pushed me, and he talked to, he really was in my head, in fact, about the personal things in my life that were important. And so he just helped me to understand by showing me the information on charts and the information, on blood sugar, what could happen if I didn't make changes in my life, but what the opportunity could be for me if I did make some changes in my life. And more than at any other time, this motivated me to make a difference and to do that extra work that it took to feel the results.